up and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the film Space Jam: A New Legacy. Now this is a sequel to the 1996 Space Jam film, which I did get to see in the theaters at the time. And of course you know that had Michael Jordan in it, whereas this particular film has LeBron James actually taking over like the role of, like, I guess you could say, the major NBA basketball player. Now the film itself is about LeBron James and his son getting trapped in like this digitized world. I forget what it's called. I think it's called the Serververse. And there's like this evil AI who is like voiced by, it actually is Don Cheadle. You actually get to see like Don Cheadle to himself, like in live action form, and they actually have to find a way out this place. And the only way they come across all like the various like Warner Brothers like tunes like Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, you know, and so on. And then of course you know they all have to get into this basketball tournament because the actual evil villain known as AIG Rhythm, he actually wants LeBron James to play against like his own son in like this basketball tournament. And that's why LeBron James has to require the help of like the Toon, like the Warner Brothers Toon characters to actually beat him. You know. Now I thought the film I thought it was okay. It did have some cool effects, especially once it gets toward the actual part of the basketball where they're playing basketball, which is like long, in my opinion. That part there visually looked stunning. But one of the things I thought was kind of cool about this film too was like you have all these references to like all these different like Warner Brother films. You know, I think that was awesome. There was like tons of like references to like the Matrix, like Batman. You know, and so all kind of like tons of films like It. You know, it's like endless, and I thought that was kind of cool that they was doing that. There's like so many references to all these other films from like Warner Brothers, you know. But I think I was surprised that LeBron James, he actually seemed pretty good in his role as a father. He was actually playing his real self too, you know, like a fictionalized version of himself. And he wanted his son to actually be good with playing like basketball and so on. And of course his son, known as Dominic Dom James, he actually wants to be like a game designer because he actually wants to go to E3, but LeBron James wants him to actually go and like practice, I think, playing basketball. And there's like a conflict between them two right there, and that's when their relationship begins to kind of fall apart. Because when they have like a meeting at like that, I think like the WB Studios, like Warner Brothers Studios, that's when they both get actually trapped into like the thing known as, I think, the Serververse, if I'm not mistaken. That's where they meet like Don Cheadle, you know, as the villain. Now this film is directed by Malcolm D. Lee, and like I said, it was just something kind of off about it. Now it's kind of funny seeing like Bugs Bunny and all them, like the humor, so like there were moments with them that were like funny, you know, and then they have moments where it's like actual like animation and it's like live action. Then they actually bring like the tunes into like live action form. Like they actually have made Bugs Bunny look how he would look if he was like live action. Of course you can still tell it was like CGI effects. But overall, like I said, once it got towards the part of the basketball tournament itself, it was like visually pretty cool looking. Like I said, you see all these references to like other like Warner Brothers films. But in the end, Space Jam: A New Legacy, I want to touch on everybody in the film because there's like tons of like cameos and like celebrities, you know, making appearances, even like some hidden ones. It was kind of like funny too, as well. Like it was one of Michael B. Jordan I thought was like funny too, but he actually showed up. The way they did it was kind of funny, you know. I thought his was one of like the coolest ones in the film, probably my favorite in the film when he actually showed up, you know. But then I'm giving this Space Jam: A New Legacy, I'm gonna give this just a C, and I guess I recommend it for like fans of these kind of like hybrid type films, which is like a mixture of like basketball and like Warner Brothers cartoons, like the first Space Jam. So if you're a fan of those, I guess you probably would like. So I'm giving this just a C. Please leave a comment and subscribe too as well.